YouTube. So I'm doing this video calling it to dupe or not to dupe. And the reason why is because I'm just like you and I want a good deal, good deal on something, a good value. If you can find something that's very similar to a product for, a better price, then I want it too. I would rather save my money and spend it on something else if I can. So I've watched a lot of videos for dupes, and I've come across one in particular that I'm kind of angry about because it is so horrible. Like, I don't even know why people would recommend this crap. First off, I'm not going to say this is a dupe video because to me a dupe is something that is very similar in more than one aspect. I think a lot of people get on here and say, oh, the color is alike, so it's a dupe. No. Is the quality good enough? There's other aspects. How does it wear? How is the texture? That should definitely be added in, and I don't think people do that. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 products here. That's actually 4. An Urban Decay, NARS, and a matte product. And I'm going to start with one that is horrible. And it's the only one out of these that I just don't think you should spend any money on. I don't care if it was 5 cents. Don't do it. I'm sorry about, my niece is visiting. As you can see, we have Uno and video games. Well, I play video games anyway, but can't blame that on her. But, yeah, so sorry for all that in the background. So I'm going to get started with NARS Orgasm. Now, I do not have that blush. I have used it. I use Ella's. I'm not a huge blush person. But, so that makes it worse for me when I want to get a product because I need it to be really good for me to use it. So, Orgasm. Everybody talks about it. It's the best blush ever. Everybody knows that. Even someone like me who, who's not, really into blushes. That's, not my biggest priority on this because I have rosacea, and to me, it's like I wear this stuff to cover up the redness on my face. Why would I want to put some other color on there? So, and it just happens to be the majority of it is here, so it works out for me. So I'm back to this. There's 2 products in particular that I keep seeing over and over again as dupes, and that is the Wet n Wild. Was it Pink Rose? I think it is. Is it Pink Rose? Yeah. And then the Milani Minerals and Luminous. So what do you know? I got them both. I'm going to start off with this because this is boo-boo. This is like boo-boo on top of old dirty socks. Don't dupe. Don't do this. I want to say these are $3. This was actually given to me and I want to give it back. Ella, I love you, cuz, but I still want to give this back. This is horrible. I'm going to put the colors next to each other. Now the colors, don't get me wrong, the colors are very, very similar to Orgasm. Similar enough to me to say, yeah, the colors are good dupes. Now they each individually have a slight difference from each other, but I do believe that any of these colors would be good. Real quick, this is the Luminous, and this is the Wet n Wild. I don't know how well you're seeing that. The colors are very similar. The Luminous has a little bit more of a gold sheen to it, and the Wet n Wild has a little bit more of a gold sparkle, I guess you can say. To me, I think the Milani is slightly more like the Orgasm, but they're so similar in color that color alone, yes, they are both decent dupes. However, that's kind of where it ends when it comes to this one. This crap, and yes, I said crap, has no quality-wise. The NARS Orgasm is like 28 bucks, by the way. I'm sorry if y'all don't know that. This is like 3 bucks. This is a color icon. I'm sorry from all over the place. It's Thanksgiving, guys. I always got something going on, don't I? So we're just going to start out. They both come with a little brush. Now, let me make sure I clear this brush off. Let me show you how horrible it is. This stuff is so chalky. It sits in now, you youngsters probably don't have to worry about this so much, but it sits in every line and crease that you have. It will sit in it. It is horrible. Look, clean brush, right? I'm just going to sit it. I'm not even going to press hard. I'm going to sit it in, And look at all that. That is horrible. And look, watch when I actually move it through. Look at that. Like, what am I going to do with that? That is ridiculous. Look. Really? This stuff, I could probably give this to my son to play on the ground like chalk with. It is ridiculous. Don't do. I repeat, don't do this ever. I would not give this to my 11-year-old niece to play with. The Milani, I want to say it was $7 at Rite Aid or CVS, one of the two, and there's a packaging. You open it. Underneath is where the little brush sits, and it's a little mirror, which I'm not going to show you the mirror. It's just going to do a reflection. Well, whatever, you know. So this stuff right here, like I said, I think it's $7. Once again, I'm going to show you the difference here. Clean brush. Tap. Look. Do you see the difference in quality? This is like, and I'm going to actually run it through with it. And look at that. This is about as much as it was for me just to tap it in the Wet n Wild. This is great. It sits on your skin. It does not go on your crease. This is a great dupe. And I'm saying that. Someone who does not like to say dupe because it's more than one category to me. It lasts a good time. $7 versus $28. The color is very similar. The texture is great and smooth and silky. It does not sit in your lines. Definitely, if you guys are really into the NARS and you can't afford it and you would like to try something that no one would know what NARS when it's on your face, definitely go with the Milani. This is great. Boo Boo on Dirty Socks. Great. So, by the way, I don't recommend using these brushes for anything. These are crap. I was just using them for demonstration. Get yourself a decent powder brush. Okay, so the next thing, I'm not going to call it a dupe. And I'm not going to call it a dupe because there's a slight difference in the coloring. But my favorite lip gloss is the Luster Glass in Fluster Rose from MAC. I love this lip gloss. I cannot describe to you how great this stuff is. Now, I've tried other MAC, like I've tried the lip glass and whatever, and I find they're all more sticky or more glittery. This one seems to have just the right amount of sticky, lasting, you know, sparkle, everything. It seems to be the perfect one out of all the MAC. For me personally, love this stuff. It is like $14.50 or somewhere between $14 and $15. Now, before I used to use that, I used a department store lip gloss, and I have to say this is probably the best department store lip gloss that I have ever tried. And when I pulled them out the other day when I was going to go out, and I was like, okay, which one do I want to bring with me? Because I'm not going to lie, when I'm drinking more, I won't bring my matte because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to lose it or something. So I'll bring the cheaper brand. Plus, when you drink a lot, you wind up having to reapply more. So I'm going to show you the swatch of the color. Well, it's the Rimmel Vinyl Gloss in Rhythm. This is what it looks like. I'm going to say like $5 for these. I'm going to show you side by side. But if you can see, the Rimmel's on this side and the MAC is on that side. I don't know how well you guys are picking that up on camera. Now, color-wise, they both... Sorry. To me, this one is a little bit more glossy, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like it has more clear gloss in it. And it's a little bit creamier in the color. And the MAC is a little bit more sparkly. You know, it has like a very, very fine glitter in there. I do not... Sorry. I do not like a lot of glitter on my lips. So, once again, I really hope that you're picking this up on the camera, the colors, the Rimmel and the MAC. Consistency-wise, to me so far, nothing has beat this MAC lip gloss for me. But, for like $5, as a matter of fact, at Ulta, they had them on sale, buy one, get one too, a while back when I went. This stuff is the best to me. The color is very similar, like I've showed. The consistency is great. If I have to reapply twice when I go out for this during the night, I might have to reapply 3 times for this. Versus something like, oh, I don't know, the Essence, which is also a good lip gloss for like $2. But I do have to reapply this like 5 and 6 times a night. So you reapply, and as you can see, I use the crap out of this. Look how the label and everything is all whatever. And if you look at the packaging, it is so similar. You can tell that they tried to actually work it like this with the multicolored lid. But look at the difference in the size and amount of product you get. You get a whole lot more product with the Rimmel for a lot less. But what can I say about these? The reason, like I said, the reason I'm not calling it a direct dupe is because the color makeup is different. Like I said, the Rimmel is a little bit more creamy colored, but they're both more sheer. I like sheer lip glosses. And the MAC is a little bit more glitter in it than the other one, than the Rimmel. But other than that, they're very close. So I hope I gave you some decent information. If you have any questions that I did not answer or show in the video, please comment it. I will get back to you as soon as possible. I get on here at least every other day. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope I helped somebody. Bye.